All right, we're going on TikTok now. All right, guys, here we go. Good morning, everybody, and welcome in. Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. I am getting it all started now. So, uh, welcome into Mindful Movements. I am here to encourage you to get up and move. And I know I say that all the time, but what a lot of people don't realize is when they just come in with me is I deal with this daily. I do have physical limitations of my own, so I'm not just sitting here giving you instruction on how to do it and assuming that you can do whatever, whenever that you want to do. I literally live this life on a daily. I'm going to adjust my cameras. Shell, I know I have to flip my screen on TikTok. I am going to get it set and then move this one over a little bit. Yeah, I'm flipping it now. There we go. All right, we're going to see if this is set. If you can't see me anywhere, Shell, just let me know and I will adjust the cameras, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so I don't want you to think that I'm just saying, oh, you can do anything. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm saying that if you have a physical limitation of some sort, work around it. Make yourself feel strong because the stronger you feel, the better it's going to help you on a daily. Thank you. This is probably where I'm going to hang out right here, Shell. I never want you to take any advice from anyone other than your medical professional. So if you have a physical limitation or if you have something going on that you're trying to recover from, please speak with your medical professional first. But I also want to let you know that if you do not try, you're never going to know how much you can do. So always give yourself that little bit of a push. Always work really hard for what you want. And as you get there, no matter where you start, my shirt looks crooked in that camera. I know that sounds crazy, but I figured I'd just lighten the mood. But if you're just starting, remember you can start slow. You can start with low reps. You can start basic, and then you can build that confidence with your consistency and your focus and just stay with it. Build yourself a little routine and get yourself comfortable with where you are. Don't worry about if you go into a gym, do not worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what you can do. Thanks, Butterfly, for hanging out. Sorry I had to get things started this morning. So when we do this, I want you to build that routine and get into that consistent movement and find something that makes you feel strong. It's very, very important for you to do this for yourself. So whether you are just beginning, whether you have physical limitations, whatever it may be, find your place, find your spot, find your start. So today, as we've been doing all this month, we are going to go over a little round. It's just going to be a little body flow is what we're going to call it. And it will be a warm up, it will be a core, and it will be a cool down, which will be our stretches. So our warm up is going to cover every body part for the most part. And then we'll do 2 core exercises, and then we'll move into that stretch for your cool down. So the first one we're going to do is high knees, and we're going to do it for a count of 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, you can do this at your own pace. You don't have to go fast. A lot of people will do it whenever they're running. If they want to do that, that's totally fine. If that's where you are, that is okay. Next one, we're going to do arm circles. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can go above your head or you can stay. I see somebody wanting to be invited in. Please drop that. I don't know how. I am far away from my screen, so I can't really get to it. But thank you for your interest in jumping in. Here we go. We're going to go backwards. 2, 3, 4. Remember, you can go high or you can stay low. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to go around, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Tank, have a good day. Thanks for jumping in. And the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, you don't have to go fast. You can go nice and slow. Make sure you're getting that full rotation in there. Pay attention to how it feels when you're doing it. If you feel like your body is not catching up, slow down. It's okay to go slow. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, that was our hip circles. Now we're going to do bear hugs. Arms out, in, out, in. That's 1. Okay? You can do this fast or slow. You can give yourself a really big hug as you do it. Or if you're doing this with me this morning, throw me something in the comments and let me know that you're doing this. I would really like to shout you out and say what a great job you're doing for putting yourself first this morning, trying to help yourself be a little bit stronger today than you were yesterday. Remember, do this at your own pace and listen to your body. I don't know what in the world that was that did you do that, Shell? I don't know what that is on TikTok over there. 1 more. All right, next is going to be those forward and backwards leg swings. Forward and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to do it a little bit differently today. So we're going to do 1 round of this, and we're going to go straight to the floor for cardio. For core. 5. You swing those arms. 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go to the floor, and we're going to do, today is going to be that dead bug. Okay? We're going to separate them today. Nice and slow. Your head goes on the floor. And it's opposite hand to opposite leg. When your leg goes out, your arm goes out at the same time. I know you can't see my arm, but I'm not touching the floor with my arm or my leg. Okay? You want to keep your back on the floor as best as possible. If your back starts arching, that means you're going down too far until you get adjusted with that core. All right. Now we're going to do a toe touch. My hand is above my head. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. That's round 1. I'm going to go back up to standing. If you did this with me, let me know. If you have any questions about it, also let me know. I am going to walk off screen and grab my water. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. I forgot to have my water with me. So grab you a sip of water, and we will go for round 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing over. Last week and yesterday, we actually went over them, and we went through all 3 rounds of the warm-up flow. We did all 3 rounds, and then we went down and we did our 3 rounds of our core. So today, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. I wanna give you all the options. No matter which way you do it, it's okay. So there's no wrong way to do this. If you choose to do all of your sets at one time, that's fine. If you need to do one set and wait for a couple of hours and do another set, that's totally fine too. Find your happy. Find your place. Find your start. It doesn't matter where it's at as long as you get started. Grab you a sip of water. As you notice, my fingers aren't working very well this morning. All right, here we go. We're going for round 2. Make sure I'm centered everywhere. All right, high knees, just like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arm circles are next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Welcome in, everybody. Now we're going for hip circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like there's all kinds of comments going on over here. 7, 8. I got stuff flying everywhere this morning. And 10. We're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to go for those bear hugs. Out and in. Remember, you have to go both arms. So this will be 2. Every time you see my watch go up top, that's another number. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm feeling my shoulder blades squeeze when I do this. 7, 8. This stretches out your chest, closes in those shoulder blades, gives you a nice little chest stretch. And this should be 10 right here. All right, next is those swings, forward and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be anything major. You don't have to go all the way up. Just slide across. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other foot. This takes me a second. 1, 2. And you see I'm holding on to something. 3. If you need to hold on to something, you can. There's nothing wrong with it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to go to the floor and we'll do those dead bugs. Okay, remember, feet are up, they're facing the wall away from you. Okay, get my hair on here. Lay your head down, out, in. That's 1, 2. Each side is a count. So you do your left and your right. That's a count. Left, right, that's 5. That's 6. Left, right, that's 7. 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to that leg raise. We're going to do each side individually. Just make sure that you do both sides. I'm going to go up. My hand is above my head. My leg is straight out. If you're a little more advanced, you can drop that other leg down if you want to. We're going to keep this one up. So if you are just beginning and you need that leg up like this, you put your foot on the floor, leave this one out. When you go up, you reach for your toes. If you don't hit your toes, it's okay if you can only reach your shin. That's fine. If you can only reach your knee, that's okay. Start somewhere. So hand above my head, I'm going up, reaching for my toe. 2, 3. I'm crossing my body to my opposite leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do the other side so we keep it even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! That is round 2. If you've done both rounds with me, throw me a fire in the comments. Let me know that you've done this second round with me. We have one more round to go. One more round to go. I feel like if I get too close, there we go. Oh, oh, thank you, Shell, for saying that. Oh man, you're the best. You're the best. Thanks everybody for coming in. Yes, absolutely. I will happily modify. If you need a modification that I'm not already giving, please ask. If you have some sort of limitation or some sort of stop point or where you're beginning and you're having a little trouble with it, please feel free to ask. We can always modify some of these things. You don't have to do the full thing to get started. It's okay to start where you are. So if you do these like this, I did the beginning round flow and then went straight into the core exercise. So if you make this a round by itself, when you finish that core, you don't necessarily have to get up right away. Give yourself a couple of seconds to rest and then come back up to standing. If you're doing it like this, if you want to give yourself 20 or 30 seconds to rest in between, that's totally okay. And like I said earlier, if you can only do one round when you've gotten started, that's okay. Try to break your 3 rounds into your whole day. So say you do one round that we just did, and you're like, okay, I need to stop now. Give yourself a little time and then come back and do the other one. Okay, so we're going to go for round 3. This is round 3. So if you're doing this with me, get ready. You're doing a great job already. So high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That's 10. Arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go backwards. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to hip circles. Round. Remember, when you do these, you're going to go left and right. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going straight to those leg swings right over here. Remember, you can touch something if you need something to hold on to. Remember, you don't want to lean to it. You just want to touch it to help you with balance, just like this. I'm barely touching. I could also go without. 5, 6, 7, 8, and if this makes you feel better, 9. See how I did that? Here, and 10. Then you're getting those arms going. But if you need to touch something, it's totally okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going straight to the floor to finish this core. When we finish this one, we'll go straight into our cool down or our stretch. So we're up, feet are on the wall against you, away from you, I mean. 1. Remember, right, left, that's 2. Right, left, that's 3. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. We're going to go into those toe touches, straight leg, toe touch. So you're going to come from the floor to touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that's round 3. If you did all 3 rounds with me, give yourself a hand. You did an amazing job. If you're just sitting here and you're watching just so you can learn, I'm proud of you for being here. You're taking that one step that you need to make yourself a little bit better each day. We're going to go into our stretch. This is our cool down. We're going to do cat-cow first. Down. Stretch that spine. Up. Down. Do this 3 or 4 times, 5 times. I've been doing it 5 times each day that we do it together just to get you in a routine. This is 3, 4, 5. This is 5. All right, we're going to do thread the needle. You're going to go through, stretch, try to get your shoulder to the floor. If you can't get your shoulder to the floor, it's okay. Come back up, other side. You're just getting a little rotated stretch in there. You'll feel this all the way up the side of the arm that's underneath. I know that you probably can't see this image. I'm going to turn this way so you can probably see it. So when I do thread the needle, I take my left hand, it goes under my right hand, and I let this one bend slightly until I get to the floor. See that? So you're going to feel in the arm that's straight, the one that's sliding across the floor. That's the side you're going to feel this move on. So thread the needle, my right hand is going under my left. I'm going to feel it in my right shoulder and down my right side. So as you push that hand through, you're going to feel as you twist, you're going to get that stretch down your right side. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to our figure 4 right here. Okay. This is the favorites. So if you cannot get it all the way to your knee, that's okay. You see my shoe right here. I'm trying to let you see my leg. So you touch your leg right there. If you can go all the way up to your knee or into your thigh, that's okay too. If you cannot, down by your ankle, by your calf is okay too. So once you get into the position that feels comfortable for you, you're just going to lean forward, keeping your back nice and straight, and you're going to reach for your toes. Okay? If this is uncomfortable, I'm going to show you when I do the other leg how to change that if it's a little bit too hard to do. If you're really tight in your hamstrings, this may be difficult. You're going to feel a little pull, but if you feel pain, please remember you can always stop and modify. So a modification for this, instead of keeping your foot totally straight, push up on your heel and bend your knee a little bit. It'll take a little pressure off that hamstring and off of your leg a little bit. So, and then if you point your toes toward your nose, this makes it a little bit harder because you're going to feel it all the way down your leg into your calf. Down, all the way down. I feel it really strong behind my kneecap here, right here in the back of my knee. And then the more you bring that toe to your nose, you're going to feel it more all the way down that leg. There we go. We're going to go ahead and do our little twist. This is our spinal twist. Right foot, cross over my straight left leg. My left arm is going to push against my knee to twist my body. And I'm looking toward you because I'm pushing against my right leg. So I'm looking right. Welcome in, everybody. Wow, there's a lot of people bouncing in and out. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're just stretching it out now. If you've been here very much and you like what I do, please share me out. Tag someone. Let them know that I'm here. I'm here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Tomorrow is our combo. Remember that. We are putting our 2 exercises together. So now I have my right leg is straight. My left leg is coming over my right leg. Now, again, if this is too much, you can always bring that foot down. It's okay. And your elbow doesn't have to go across you to make this happen. You can kind of tug on your knee and pull your body. So now I'm turning toward my left leg. I still feel the stretch even though my foot is not way up here. I still feel that stretch. Here we go. Last one is going to be child's pose. You're going to be on all fours. You're going to push your butt back toward your feet and let your arms go out, dropping your head to the floor. Just like that. Feel that stretch in those shoulders and down your back. Just breathe as you do these. You want to hold it for 10 or 15 seconds. Nothing major. If you can't hold it for that long, that's okay too. Come back up to standing. Good morning, Nancy. Welcome in. How are you? So we just did 3 rounds of our flow. I like to call it a morning flow. I think that's a good name for it. It's going to start being our morning flow. So it's a little warm up, it's a little core, and it's a little stretch. This is what we will do on Tuesdays and Thursdays every week. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, we go over 2 exercises. Wednesday, I kind of show those 2 exercises along with our little flow. And then on Friday, after our flow, I put those 2 exercises together into a combo. So from now on, if you come in, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see us do a warm up because I want our bodies to be ready for these exercises that we're going to be doing. I want your body to be nice and warmed up. It's good to warm up your body before you start anything to get you ready for whatever you are doing, even if it's just to get you ready for the day. Isn't it nice to do just a little quick warm up? And it's only taken us, maybe 30 minutes to do that full 3 rounds. So if you don't have 30 minutes, it's okay. Do 1 round and then do whatever you need to do. Do another round at some point during the day, maybe lunchtime on your lunch break. If you have a break at work during the day. Or if you have time, less than 30 minutes is what it took us. So if you have that 30 minutes, you can throw this little flow in and you'll feel so much better for the day. So I'm going to move forward. If you have any questions about any of the exercises that we just did, feel free to ask and I will answer them as best as I can. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to move my chair over. And at this point, I'm going to let my dog out of the room And that way I can chat for a minute. I just decided to go ahead and let my doggie come out of her room. I had her in the room while I was exercising so everybody could focus on the exercise that we were doing. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. If you have any questions about the exercises we went over this morning, please feel free to throw them in the comments. It's always good to see you. That's a good little warm-up. Good little warm-up. Oh, yay. I hope so. I hope so, Shell. Yeah, I think that's what the hearts does on there. I don't know what it does for YouTube, but it's okay, right? It's okay. I think the right people will find us. Welcome in, everybody. There's been a lot of people in and out over here on the other side. So I don't see any questions. So remember, I'll be here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Central. And I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. And remember that this is your journey, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm here Monday through Friday, so I will see you tomorrow. Close that one. Wasn't quite as good today. All right, we're ending on. Thanks, Facebook and YouTube, for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. Oh, yay. Good, Rooster. How did they feel? I'll ask that before I close. There's a little delay on Facebook and YouTube, so if for any reason I miss the answer or the question or whatever, bear with me because there is a little delay. So thanks for hanging out. I don't know if you went ahead and shut. So I'm going to end on Facebook and YouTube.